Welcome to the second hole. It is, no, the third hole. So look at this. You see it? I haven't even investigated it, but I'm quite excited, thinking that could be. It's not going to be. It's going to be a button. I haven't looked, but just there. I just dug out a bit of a spoon handle. That was the second signal. The first signal just down there was a hot rock. But first of all, we better pop this and see what it is. A button. Oh well. It's alright, isn't it, to get excited though so early on in your hunt. It's quite cool. Yeah, don't think there's anything on there. Nah, just a button. Awesome. Next. No, this one was about, there it is, look, something red. About 72. That's something there, or is it paint? What is that? Something bright red. I'm thinking the side panel of a toy car or something, or something along those lines, but I don't know. No idea. It could have been something, part of something much bigger. But anyway, so that's where we've just dug out the that red thing, and here we've got something in the plug. It was ringing up at solid 66 when it was underground. Let's check there's nothing in there. Solid 66, which tends to mean copper. Usually ends up being something copper. I would say a coin, but not always. Anyway, I've dug it out, and now it's showing up at 22 to 25, and it's kind of tap. I think it's lead, maybe pewter, piece of tat. Next. Okay, red thing, bit of toy car, whatever, red thing, pewtery, crappy bit. Something red. I'm gonna have a look. I'm assuming it's the same thing. Yeah, definitely from the same thing, but we still have no clues as to what it was. Next. We're about 30 foot away from that last bit, and we've got more. I reckon that's a car roof. I don't know, but cool. Next. This one is a solid 74. 70, yes, yeah, 70, no, I don't know what it is. 78 maybe. But look at that glass bottle, and it beeps. Ooh, look at that. Check clean it without cutting myself. And that's a lip though from a fairly old bottle. Maybe it's some sort of a bottle lid that we're looking at. Just flicked it over there somewhere. No, no, it's one of them crusty things, man. What are these? Somebody tell me what these things are. So, if you watched, I don't know, if you've watched any of my videos, I keep saying these crusty things, and then I came to the conclusion the other day they were made out of aluminium, but now I'm not so sure because that's really heavy again. That's definitely lead. And yet there's the remains, oh no, there isn't. Yeah, there is. There's the remains of like an iron loop that goes over there. What is it? Next. So just under the surface we've got this. No, it's part of a mount. I'd say that could be the quarter of a coin, but it's not. It's been mounted on something fairly modern. How it looks. Cool. Next. Oh. Hey, coin, we got a coin. It's a small coin. There's probably going to be nothing on it. There never is in this video. I can't get much detail. That's a small one. It must be a farthing, is it? You just give it a bit of a knee rub, see if we can tell. Probably making it worse. Probably rubbing all the detail off. Right. Well, it's George. I can see George there. No, I can't see George. I can see his name. Oh yeah, I can just make him out. George 5th. That's a tiny little date, but is it 1924, 1914, or am I just making things up? That's tiny, isn't it? Is that a farthing then? Must be. Gotta be. Awesome. Coin. Right, I'm always happy with a coin. I don't care what it is or how toasted it is. Next. Can you see what I see? Yeah, just flew open. I've got another bank coin. What's that one? Don't know. You see, I'm confused now. Because this is bigger than that last coin. It's not as big as a halfpenny, but it's bigger than the one that I just thought was a farthing. I don't know. I'm lost. Don't know my coins well enough, do I? So, anyway, just give it a rub, see if we can see anything. La 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 la. Ah, it's unusual. Not sure. Just a minute. Are you still taping? Yeah. I'll leave you taping. This is, it's green, so it's not silver, but it's coming up with some funny sort of colours. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can see a head on there, but is it? Could it be George III again, or could it just be a Lizzie? I don't know. Battered, isn't it? Battered. Oh, well, that's going to be one to investigate later because I have no idea. I don't even know what it is. Hey, is it a coin? We have another coin. 3 coins in a trot, I think I found a. What am I saying? A hotspot, but it's not a hotspot I'm thinking of. It's a line. I've come in a line and I'm about maybe 30 foot away from the path. I always thought there'd be coins along the footpath. I bet this is like, this line is as far as they've made it into the field from being ploughed over the years. Anyway, I'll stop wittering. This is tiny. I'm thinking maybe it's a halfpenny, a halfpence, you know, modern decimal halfpenny. Let's see if we can clear that up a bit. I can't see what else. I can't think what else it could be. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. Half a pence. Yeah. We'll go with that for now. I'll let you know if it's anything else later. Awesome. Crack on. This looks quite interesting. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet. Oh, is it a penknife? No. Don't know. No, I don't know. That looks like... yeah, it looks like the end of a penknife, but none of this makes sense to me. I don't know. Because that bit there looks quite think it's snapped off, yeah, it must have snapped, but it looks quite decorative, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I won't mess with it too much. I'll give it a wash when we get home. He says bending it, try to snap it in there. Next! What's this? Just fell out. The orange. It's a window. Window latch, door latch. Something along those lines. Cool. Next up is a little buckle. Nice. I like buckles. I want to find a really nice buckle, an old Georgian or really ornate Tudor Georgian buckle. But that'll do for now. Next. So this was a nice sounding signal. It was in the 70s, 72ish, 76ish, and then what? Took the hole out, and it's gone up to a 90. Hey up, hey up. Oh, what have we got? It went right up into a 90s signal. What is this? This is crusty, whatever it is. What is that? I think it's made out of aluminium, probably. I would say I think it's made out of lead, but I don't know. I think it might be aluminium. Can't be aluminium, can it? What would it possibly be? Apart from a rotten old tin can. I don't know what to make of that. See if I can clean it. Right, I just washed that in the puddle next to me, and I really don't know. Don't think it's anything special. I think it's some sort of lead alloy, maybe, sort of pewter, or could even just be aluminium, I don't know. But I don't think there's any markings on it. I think it's all just corroded. Probably just tat. Next, another pistol ball. Ah, cool. Next. Oh wow, this has been recording for 15 minutes. Probably heard me cursing. Anyway, last signal of the day, I'm out of here. And it is. Ooh, it's looking like a brown bit of lead or something. What? Ooh, what is it? Like a bag seal or something like that? Hey, I think I've got a bag seal. Right, trouser up. I don't know. I think we've got a bag seal. We haven't had a bag seal out of here yet. I think there is something on there, some bit of detail. Right, cool. We shall have a look at the roundup. Cool, let's go. Right, heading home. We're nearly at the last. Hey! A full-size musket ball. I was only saying the other day, probably yesterday in fact, that I've not found a full-size musket on here yet. There we go. Hey, cool. Next. Well, no, not next. Going home. So this is all the nonsense we ended up with today. We have got, well, we'll start with all the tat, just bits of tat, random tat that I've dug up. The ring pull we ended up finishing on. Quite a few little sort of bullet cartridges. And one of them little dog lids. And that's a cigarette lighter thing. spoon, some maker's marks on there, look, but I haven't looked them up. Not sure on this thing, probably a pen knife I would say. Looking at that end bit, but I don't know. Various buttons. The one that we thought, well, I thought was a silk, maybe it's going to be another coin. Various 4 old buttons. An old button. Don't know what that is. Sort of quite a solid lump, but you know. Bits of our car, I'm guessing. That's the side doors, roof. Don't know. What else we got? Another crusty thing. If anyone can tell me about those, don't know. Musket balls. Well, a couple of pistol balls. I don't know if this is one that's just got hit something and got cut in half, or if that's the tip of a bullet or something. And then a full size, well not full size, but a much bigger musket ball there. Our bag seal, which has got no discernible detail on it. This is interesting. This has deteriorated actually since I got it out. Oh no, I can see it now. Because I could read that much better when I first found it. But it says good for, and at the bottom, I don't even know what it says. It's like mint or something. But I don't quite get. There's a hole in the middle which basically goes, sort of cuts through. So there's writing, but it's sort of cut off by the hole. So I really don't know. Maybe it's just a rivet, you know, part of a button off someone's jeans or something. Not much on the other side. It looks like there's a ring of dots, and that's about it. Then another little button. I think I thought this was a tiny coin, but it's not. Button. It's got something on the back, nothing on the front. Little halfpenny from it's a decimal one, modern one from the 70s or 80s. Can't actually see a date, I don't think. No. Don't know. Little George V farthing. I think it is George V. Can't see. Yeah, but toasted. This, when I saw that drop out in the plug, I thought it was going to be a 100 coin or something. Anyway, it's a piece of aluminium. So I've got no idea what that is. Some tat, big door lock, window latch, and that is all that. Apart from this one, this is the probably the best find. But look at the state of that. So it's a forgery. It took me a while to figure it out, but I knew it wasn't quite right. I knew it wanted one of the bronze, copper coins. Just didn't fit the size, but George III shilling forgery. It would have been silver washed. It's pretty good. I mean, you can't. There's not much detail left on the back. You can just about make out sort of the ribbon design that goes around it, and then on the front there's not much left. But yeah, it was just weird how it just won't clean up. It was just covered in all this black stuff, and it just didn't seem right. But there we go. That's what that is. It's a fake. Yeah, but yeah, cool. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you.